We're feeling like this is going to be a big year for trash picking, and we want to just step it up a little bit. This is going to change the game. Let's do it. This is going to be the roller. Look at these freaking truck walls. What? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today we are here at
the Home Depot.
As you can see up there, the Home Depot, but we're about to put some sides up on here on this truck. We've had sides on trucks before, but we want to do it the proper way, the nice way that looks good but is also useful for us. So our plan is to basically build them as high as the actual truck. So I don't know, what is that, like 2 feet at least? Probably. We'll measure everything, but we're basically gonna do this the most basic way possible, and we don't want it to look crazy. We just want it to look like a normal truck still. So we're gonna stain the wood and make it nice. Where are you going?
I gave you
The tape?
Yeah, you know.
And I left it in there?
There you go.
All right. So it is an 8-foot bed, but it's really more like 100. Just put 101 inches times 2 or times 3, depending on how big that is. Because I don't know what kind of wood they have. If it's like 8 inches, we'll probably only need 2, but if it's only like 4 inches, we might need 3 or 4.
Sure, it's better than more.
So that'll be, well, yeah, times both sides are that, and then the front is 6 feet, and that's it. And then the height around 20 inches high, give or take, maybe give a little. So our idea is to build up the walls so that when we're out picking, we can load more stuff safely in here. For transport, also at storage auction, stuff like that, we can load it up. Even if we're doing like a trash out or anything, scrap, it's just easier to have more room. There's no reason not to do this. It's probably the best way to fit more in your truck safely. So yeah, let's do it. We have built walls like this before, but we've never bought new wood. We've only ever done it through salvaging wood, which would be very cost effective, and we could probably pull it off. But we want this to look so nice that for like anyone who might be suspicious of what we're doing, it won't raise like a red flag. Whereas our old truck,
That raised a few flags. They got pulled over so much in that truck.
this is insane in here. So we're thinking it might be nice that it was pressure treated, but we're gonna stain the wood anyway. So
What does pressure treated besides like keeping termites away? What does it do?
just keeps it from getting moldy or like rotting.
Oh, weather. Does a stain
Would-
do that?
Yeah,
A stain.
but you could stain the pressure treated too. All right, so we're pretty much thinking we need 4 of these pieces. They're 10 feet wide, so that would leave us with like 1.8 inches, 1.9 inches extra. So that's not that much left over on each piece. This is it. This is what we want.
This looks perfect.
10 by 8, right? Yeah, so 2 of these just stacked, and that'll be literally the whole thing. And then, so 4 of these, 2 for. All right, so for the front closest to the window, we're just gonna need 1 of these because it's 6 feet across, and these are 12. So this will do both top and bottom. Hopefully, right? We're trying to build the walls to be basic and just nonchalant as possible. So no bells and whistles, just basic. $200 later, but $200 closer to the dream. All right, loaded up. Now we're about to head back to the house. I don't know when we're gonna build these walls, but once we do,
It's gonna look nice.
the picking will go down.
Yes. Hi, Pop.
I like your YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a subscriber.
What's up, dude? How are you? No, I didn't. I just ran into that though. That guy with his dog,
Yeah.
he knew of our YouTube channel.
Oh, there's two. Hi, puppy. Look, it looks like MJ.
He's gonna attack you and eat you.
The German Shepherds.
Okay, I just got back to the house. Gonna check out and see what kind of stain we have, if we even have any, but I'm pretty sure we do. We have a whole area where we keep like paint and stain and whatnot, but this is definitely gonna step our trash picking game way up. We are getting excited about this. See what kind of stains we got, if at all any. Oh, it's all hidden back behind there though. All the paint's in there. This is like, that might, no, that's just paint. Maybe we don't have any. Paint. Paint.
Did it because just the weathering, and it's gonna be a little bit different than what it would be on the truck. You know what I'm saying? What? What? Oh, so we're going to, you had to give me a break. I'm pregnant. I forget what I'm doing sometimes, or saying. We're going to True Value because we don't have any stains, so.
And what kind of stain are we trying to buy?
We're trying to buy some, like a lighter stain. Like a light stain. Not dark like how the walls are on our dump trailer. Not that dark of a stain. Maybe one that's a little more translucent. So True Value it is.
This is the stain that we opted for, the natural finish, so it's gonna protect the wood, but still just leaving it look the same, because we just want it basic. That's our plan.
Keeping it simple.
Plus some dish soap.
I kept forgetting to get dish soap, so I was like, I gotta get dish soap. I'm excited.
All right, you ready for the next plan?
Yeah.
What happened?
I can't paint it.
She wanted to do the staining, but we realized that was a bad idea with baby Finn on the way. Phineas is looking good today.
Finn's looking good.
You know who else is looking good?
Luxter, she took my spot.
Lucky.
She's over here licking my legs.
What
Like
a
they were
good
chicken
girl.
bones.
So I'm gonna take everything out. I'm gonna cut that board first in half for the Sixers. Cut all the wood that we need to, and then stain it all.
Okay.
It's gonna be a heavy claim, but we're doing it.
I'm getting like FOMO already. Didn't even start. I actually like painting, so it kind of sucks. But it's okay.
And it's very hot out. Perfect conditions right now for this job. This is the first board here. So I'm gonna cut this in half because it's 12 feet, or make it the right fit for this. So across here. So that'll literally lay down, well, yeah, actually, yeah. So that'll lay down here, and then the next piece will match up to it there. Going that way though. And obviously the boards will be holding it. So I'm not gonna start it here, obviously, because that's just crazy. I'm gonna start it here, and then the other board will butt up to it. All right, so these are the basic tools we're gonna use, not very extensive. Circular saw. Well, this is square, I guess, for the measurements. The paint stuff for the stain, probably mostly this, but then also probably these. And the tray in here, I guess. Probably gonna use a hammer. The bolts that are gonna be holding the boards to this. I'm not sure, maybe we're gonna get more of these later, but drill, and maybe another drill. This one's going to be used to drill the holes for the bolts. So one of these drill bits, probably that one. It's pretty close to the size. And I think that's it, other than like a little socket set to tighten these. And then obviously some screws. But we're not even close to there yet. First step, cut this board. Okay, from the start, this is one of the things I was concerned about. This fitting down in there. So basically, I'll have to cut a section of it out, like a little nook, basically. Like here, so that it fits down in there, but the rest of it's just solid. But we're gonna need 6 this size of these. So if I cut out this nook here, it should fit in there pretty much, well, hopefully perfectly. We'll see. See how it goes. Oh yeah, it's gonna fit. There's like a gnarly bolt still left in here from the previous people who had a cage type thing in here. Damn, that is rusty. That is no good. I'm gonna use some washers and stuff to secure this, but this is crazy. So that's basically exactly how I wanted it. So I need to do one identical to that side, 2 more in the front, and then 2 more in the middle. Let's go. Let's do these first, and then I'll stain them all. All right, so all 6 of the anchor pieces are in, ready to stain those, and the front boards are cut, and then all I gotta do is cut the 4 other boards and then bolt them all together, and we're looking at a nice hefty truck to trash pick in.
You found it. There is no tray.
No tray. All right, so put it on there, like to the end. Well, not to the end, to here.
I got you. What do you mean? Oh, from right here.
No, inside.
So like right there.
Yeah.
I got you.
So we should go past this and all the way to the end, right? Yeah. 98 inches. Yeah, that's gonna do it perfectly for us. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Okay, here's all the wood that we're gonna need cut and sanded, and that's pretty basic. So basic as it gets, and that's what we want. But I'm gonna just stain it all now, or at least this side today. See if it dries, how quick it dries. The sun's still out. The sun is shining on us.
The sun is shining. Me and Lucky are on B-roll duty.
What are you doing over here?
Well, I just got some shots of Lucky on the side, but you know. Ooh, girl, that pooter is dirty. You need to clean that booty chip.
She don't take her hygiene from the inside cats.
She's dingleberries. But it's okay, Lucky. I won't judge you for it.
Don't we all, Lucky? Don't we all?
I know you do, because that butt stinks.
You're brutal. You're brutal.
Ow.
Oh my gosh. This is turning into a realm. I'm not even kidding. I might have just pooped my pants again. Twice in 1 month. Just smell around and see.
I'm not smelling your ass.
Because it could have just been a fart, but it could have been a shark.
I don't give a shit what it was. I thought it was
Oh my gosh,
so
I just
serious.
totally just pooped myself again. This
Look at Lucky's face.
is this real?
what's
might have
wrong?
to take a rain check on this project.
Wait, just let me see. Pull your pants down.
Babe.
We'll go on the back deck.
No, it's bad this time.
What do you mean?
Like I have to cancel this job and then like head out and go
He's
shower.
not. You're gonna have to go to the doctor.
No, I'm not. I had crazy poops earlier from the coffee from Wawa I got.
You always blame it on coffee, but
Well, what else would it be? I only ate stuff here. Oh yeah, and that Wendy's breakfast.
I don't know. It's just not normal to like poop yourself.
It's
Often.
not like I did it everywhere, but
Close your eyes, kids. The crow's running, babe. You're gonna have to cut that. Oh my god! MJ, get away!
what does it look like down south? What does it look like down there?
You shit yourself.
This happens every week.
I can't, that's so gross. Ew. Okay, that time it was brown. It was actually brown. That's not right.
Out of here.
That's not right.
Go away.
How do we go away? We have the curtains open and he's walking around the house naked. I can't. Ew. He's got to go to the doctor. Guys don't like going to the doctor, but he's just, that's not normal at all. I'm getting out of here. Lucky's traumatized now. It's okay, Lucky. We're going to figure it out. She's like, I thought my ass was bad.
Okay, after that interruption, we are back to the regularly scheduled show. Wood finish and preservative stain. That's what I'm going to put on here. We wanted to keep like the integrity of the wood so that it looks still like wood, but just coated so it doesn't rot, or like just to strengthen it too and make it waterproof. Let's get first look at the stain. Wow, that's nice. Okay, just at first glance, it just basically coats the wood but still allows the real look of the wood to come through, which is exactly what we wanted. So yeah, I think this was the good call. And I think it's gonna dry quick too. I'll probably use the roller once we bust out into it, but I just wanted to test it out right like this. So this is gonna be the roller. And that's easy to roll on. This is nice. I don't know how much it's gonna take to do all this wood, but if there's any left, we'll definitely be doing a second coat. It smells kind of weird though. I definitely don't think it was a good job. It was a good call not to have Sammy anywhere near this shit. I'm not really sure what kind of oil this is, but it has everything going that we want, except for possibly the dry time might be longer than we want. These ones over here are in direct sunlight. Well, once that cloud goes away, the sun's coming from right there. So hopefully these ones dry quickly so I can spin them around to the other side and get them mounted on the truck at some point. Okay, this is as far as we got tonight. I thought this would dry faster. I don't know what we were thinking. We should have bought stain that dries the day of, or within like an hour, not like 10 hours. I mean, it's drying, but it's still wet, and it's been a decent amount of time. Either way, can't finish today. There's no way. It's already, you know, on there. It's not like we can turn back now. So it looks good though. We like the way it looks, and we're gonna finish tomorrow. So, and hopefully we'll be able to ride out and test them tomorrow, but we'll see. That stain takes pretty long, right guys? Pop pop. Real. Bog bog. And Sissy, she not out here. Okay, next morning. And they're not even fully dry yet. Wow. This is actually absurd. Who would have thought that that would take that long to dry? So upset that the stain isn't drying properly that we had to call in the specialist. That's not doing anything, is it? Or did it?
Not really.
Wow, this is insane.
Not really.
Terrible.
It was worth a shot.
Okay, here we go. Continuation of building the sidewalls on the truck. Everything's dry now. We purchased this like oil stain that took literally 2 days to dry. Luckily, it didn't rain in the meantime. And to be honest, in certain spots, it's not even dry yet. But we're gonna go for it. Today, I'm gonna try to put the walls up. Sorry, I just spit because I have just gotten huge, like crazy situation. I got my tooth pulled yesterday. Didn't think it was a big deal. I hadn't had any tooths extracted from my mouth since I had my wisdom teeth out, like 8 years ago. Longer than that, like 12 years ago, I should say. And I thought that the one tooth would be like no big deal, not even a big surgery. Boy, was I wrong. It was a full-blown surgery. Because I went there and he literally pulled the tooth out. Like, I sat there for 5 minutes. He got me numb for 5 minutes. Waited like 5 more minutes. He came in, pulled the tooth in 2 minutes. Not even. And I was like, oh, this is good. My whole face was numb, so I left there. I had a prescription to get like some kind of medicine from the dentist, from the pharmacy, to ease the pain. And I was like, oh, I don't need this. You know, like went to the one pharmacy, they didn't have it. Went to another pharmacy, and I was like, oh, I probably won't even need it, but can you fill it? And they were like, can't fill it until tomorrow morning. And at the time, my whole face was still numb from the Novocaine. That I was like, oh yeah, I probably won't even need it. Boy, was I wrong. Didn't get it filled, went back to the house, and I was laying in here for like 6 hours in excruciating pain. Finally fell asleep, woke up this morning still in pain, went and finally got the thing filled. And it's a little bit better now, but tooth aches, tooth pain, tooth extractions, way gnarlier than I expected. So I'm happy it's out though, because it was infected, and now it's good to go. I'm on antibiotics, so it should be sailing from here. But I'm gonna back the truck up right here, and then I'm gonna try and throw these up on here. Okay, the first move I'm gonna make here is to secure this, so all 4 corners. I'm gonna leave the middles out right now because they're trying to force in a way that I don't want them to. And I think if everything's in place and then I put the 2 in the middle in, it'll just correct itself, hopefully, for the most part. So basically what I'm going to do here is drill through here, zoop, zoop. Well, probably one here, definitely. And then we'll see with a washer. So I'll do the first one, and then I'll do a time lapse for the others so it doesn't get boring. All right, drilling the first hole to anchor the screw in. This should be a pretty simple one. That's it right there. So there it is, the first screw going in. I'm gonna want to use both hands, so I'll just tilt it here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice. Wow. Okay, I like that. All bar. Basically gonna anchor these 4 on all sides and then throw up the walls. We're gonna be looking good here in a minute. I pretty much got an idea of what it is.
I just took a picture just to have a
So we ran into
note.
the first hiccup of the project was the stain, and that took so long to dry. But this would be the second situation. Basically, this is pushy in all different directions, but we want it to be straight and flat on there like that. But the angle of it is kind of like behind the truck, so the screws just going in that way. So we're gonna go see if we can get a couple brackets for here from True Value so that it can hold it all together. Okay, we got caught up with a few projects, but here we are back again, finishing up the truck walls, and then we're actually gonna put them to use today. We're gonna do some trash picking in a little bit after I finish this, and we're gonna put them to the test, see what we can find. So about to throw up the rest of the boards right now. Okay, so this actually extended a lot longer than I wanted it to. So I cut a little piece off of here so that when the other piece meets it, I can put the metal brackets across. Well, at least one on each. One here, one on the top one. So that's gonna be the final height of it right there. And that's perfect, exactly what we wanted. Probably put the middle beam in and secure that after it's all together. I also just let it, on this side I drilled in the board, these boards first. On this side I was free flowing it, so as soon as it's all together then I can put it in place, because it'll be where it needs to be before it gets drilled in, basically, because it's looking so good. Okay, this is what I was talking about. See how this is pushed out? If I would have attached it first, it would have tried to bring the boards that way, but now the boards are in place. So it's gonna have to force this board to the rest of the structure. And that's exactly what I wanted. Got that baby right there, boys.
If I could rehearse my band in here,
Soundproof this bitch.
I could wax my surfboard.
Wax on, wax off.
We could do it. We could perform lobotomies back here. That looks like it. That looks like it's medically, surgically clean.
That's a bear hunter. That's what they call it. Damn, those jeans
They're
are
still selling cotton candy.
epic, bro.
Oh, dude, check them out.
They're from the 20s, huh?
Dude, 78. I was a junior at Maine.
Legend. You think we could fill this truck now?
Oh, these look so good.
They're so nice, right?
Yeah.
See what I had to do?
Wow.
I put the 2 side pieces and the middle is pointing this way, so I put up everything first so I can just pull it to the wood.
Were you feeding the homies over here?
Nah.
What'd they get?
Is the food over there, maybe?
Yeah, look at this. They got little snakes there.
Oh, they got some bread. They got bread.
Bread?
Yeah.
Who do you get bread from? 'Cause that's not ours.
City Block. She threw it out there for him.
Look like they got a hot dog or something. No, that's a chocolate.
Oh, that's from the neighbors,
Damn.
I guess.
They got the good. I gotta put a coat on. It's too cold.
Okay, the sides are up. I put a couple bolts. Still need 3 more on each side. They're not 100% done, but they are sturdy as it gets. Exactly what we wanted, and we are ready to go.
Let's go find some gold.
They're nesting over there, right?
Big. Oh yeah. Here we go. The po-po coming in hot.
All right, here we go. Just pulled onto the island, about to do some trash picking. See what we can get today. We got the first time out here with the brand new walls, so we can hold the treasures. We just got to find out where they are. All right, it's some bear pickings out here today, but we got something. Oh, it's just a chair. Thought it was like a, I don't know, from the back it looked different. Brutal.
It's just a chair.
What is this? Is this even a dream or anything? This is terrible out here today.
It's awful.
Not much out here today, but we got these 4 chairs that could be sellable, I guess. They're pretty sturdy, actually. I would say 10 each, 4 for 40. I'll put them in. All right, the first items we got with the gates, just 4 outdoor chairs. We found a couple chairs, nothing great, but there's a thrift store over here that we never went to. It's closed every time we went by, but today it's open.
Surprisingly, it's called the Crooked Tail, and it has like a picture of a cat, like
So-
cut out of a cat,
So that's why it's cool, right?
and it's called Crooked Tail. So maybe the proceeds go to Kiki's. Oh, maybe they're not open. That says 11 to 2.
It's past 2, I guess.
So
But the light says open, and she's in there, so we'll see, right?
Hi. Good, how are you? Look at the baby.
There's the crooked tail herself.
Hi, Jordy. She's sleeping. That's so sweet. She's just taking a nap.
The thrifty, nifty thrift store.
So everything's a donation, everybody's a volunteer.
That's very
So it's
cool.
all for the cats.
Well, we fixed every cat and seal. It took us 30 years. Now we're reaching out to other communities like Philly, and
Wow.
there was in EHT, there was a guy who had 50 some cats in his house.
Oh my gosh.
So he reached out for help, so we're helping him now.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. We like that. We have 5 cats.
Yeah, I do too.
They're
And
the
a
best.
boxer. Yeah.
Our babies. So these are for kids. Trim.
It's like one of those art things. I mean,
This is very
that's
cool.
so cool.
Look. And there's
Oh,
a
man, the pancake.
and then a coffee.
Wow.
Wait, this is actually really cool.
That's so cool. It's just like such a...
Jeremy's Place Inc., New York City. Jeremy's Place.
That's so cool. Coffee before pancakes, I guess.
The carrot. I always thought these were cool, but they're plastic. But... Oh, come on.
Check out this. Check out that. They got the old school Leonardo 1990. That is what we used to play with, were these little guys. And this boy, Donatello, missing his back, missing the shell. Classics. Total classics.
What's the
What is it?
Ruby selfie stick?
It's just one that extends.
So cool. She told me to clip some because it's supposed to get down to 20 degrees tonight. So I guess they freeze. So she gave me a pair of scissors. You giving them a fresh cut?
Alright, we're good, right?
Yeah. The flowers?
Just with the place.
So it was open, and the lady's very nice. And what they do is all the proceeds go towards helping cats in Sea Isle, and they're beginning to reach out, if not already, reaching out to Philly. They said they helped some guy who had 50 cats in EHT not too long ago, and a few other places. I don't remember what she said, but that's good to know. And it's nonprofit, and they definitely help cats. You can just tell.
There's probably cats up there in that window. Would you say?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I
think they have a bathroom
I
in there,
think
which
that
is a plus for.
up top is cat. I haven't.
She stayed open just for us, so that was cool.
And also, if we ever have stuff to donate, we could probably just bring it here if it was
Like
good
nice
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah. See, that's the cat archway through there.
Uh-huh.
Babies.
Ow, that's a magnet.
What is it?
A magnet, that's what it said. I don't know. I've seen it on bikes before.
All right, so we did find another little scrimpet.
A little crumb
A little crumb.
of trash. Gotta be careful when I'm getting out. It's belly big.
Yeah. Little girl's bike, mountain bike.
Hardtail.
Looks like a $30 guy right here. That's a nice bike to see.
It's pretty nice. Wow, look at these walls though.
It does make it a little more difficult to like just throw stuff in, but the organization. See how you can put the stuff like. That's just so nice.
It just, whoa.
Changes the game.
That's a little water bottle holder. That's nice. It is a nice bike. It's also a little bit more like mentally soothing that you can't really see the stuff that's in the truck unless you're in the back looking in, you know. Ooh, it's chilly. That's cold.
All right, we got two more or three more. What is it? Two more chairs. And these can be added in with the others, and then we'll have a 6-pack, and I'll do 6 for $50. Because that's a pretty good deal, even though they're not great. Somebody who just needs a quick couple chairs. Okay, so that was our first time out with the walls. We didn't really find much. It's not the season yet. It's really, really cold out today. I don't know how it got this cold. It was like nice for the last week, but it's freezing right now. So probably one of the reasons why there's not a lot of good stuff out, because not that many people came down this weekend from out of town. But soon we'll be getting some goods. But we got 6 of these chairs. They're all different, basically 2 of each. I put 2 in the backyard already. I think that's the post them for 6 for 50 and see what happens. And then this is like a $30 or $40 little mountain bike here. But that's it. Not bad. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Woo!